there, partner.
Start with
Well, let's start with we're back.
Ayo.
In person, everyone's home. I mean, nothing better. Boog, what were you saying? You'll start with what? Let's just get straight into it.
I don't know. When's the last time you went to Foxworthy Sev?
Foxworthy Sev. Wow, that guy fucking hates me over there. The old guy. Remember me and him had that rivalry since, literally 2012.
The old man with the glasses, you know? Okay.
I don't know. He thought I was stealing one time, and like I emptied the pocket. Like he didn't ask me to empty the pockets, but I was just like, I'm not stealing. Like what the fuck? And ever since then, he was just like a dick to me. Like he'll like follow me around the store and like always keep an eye on me. And then like he's always super short and like I don't know. He's just kind of a dick to me. But the guy with the Yankees hat, all time ledge.
Yeah.
Do you know who we're talking about? The guy.
Bob. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bob. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I knew you guys knew him. Yeah. The Hurricanes, Yankees guy. That's what I know.
Yeah.
He's sick.
But what about old Almeda and Sevi?
Well, Foxworthy has.
That's what I mean.
You're good, no worries. Foxworthy has DP Slurp.
Wow.
And I got it yesterday, and I've had it one other time in slow. Only the other time I've seen it, and just did not hit.
No,
just did not nowhere near.
But initial sips
were good, just like the nostalgia. I honestly had like a little vanilla twist to it, but it just did not stand up to Coke, and it honestly got me thinking. And I had a DP today after golf with BK, but
wow, how'd golf go? One sec. Pause.
Not good.
No.
Cinnabar.
Tough course.
Shouldn't have played the tips. That's on you, Herrera. And but I think my overall standings of sodas, and everyone knows I'm a big soda guy. I think Coke has officially surpassed Dr. Pepper.
I think this is a breaking news. You might have to have the breaking news. But
where you at, Frank?
Is Pib 3?
I think Pib's 2. I think 1. No, I think Pib's 1. Pib's 1.
Pib. What's so the difference?
So then what's 2?
So Pib is like Dr. Pepper, but on the Coke side.
So it's the Coca-Cola companies. I got you. I mean, that makes sense. Is there a taste-wise, though?
It's got little hints of Coke.
Really? Yeah. Makes sense why it's in the one slot. Yeah. You're just loyal to the soil, too.
But that's what I was talking to HP, who's heavy in the restaurant biz, and they had to get Pib, because if you have Pib, you're a good restaurant. I mean, think of a restaurant that has Pib. That's bad.
I can't even think of a restaurant that has Pib.
Chipotle has it. Jake's and the Garrett have it. A lot of Campbell spots have it. I think Mod does not have it. But yeah, shout out Pib. Pib extra.
You guys ever steal anything?
Steal anything? Wow. I mean, no, because we were talking about stealing at Chevy. Yeah. I got you. A hell of a transition.
That was amazing.
Steal anything? You might have to come back to me. I got to think on. I mean, I know I have, and my thing is, I've stolen. I know I've stolen little things. I've never stolen anything of like value. You know what I mean? But I'll think of an example. Boog, what about you?
I was very afraid of repercussions growing up, so I did not steal anything. Damn, no Jello balls.
What about you?
No, I did.
Sticky fingers.
I stole.
Sticky bandit.
And then I stole twice, and after the second time, kind of like you were just saying, I just like, I feel grimy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's SaberCats kids twice.
Oh, sure.
West Valley Cafeteria.
Oh, you were like,
just snag one, yeah. And then, dude, but the second time I did it, bro, like 5 minutes later, I got a phone call from a coach, and I was like, this is where it ends. Dude, I was shitting.
Cops with the quick turnaround.
Oh my
time.
God, bro. I was shitting a brick. I was like, dude, I just got caught on camera. They're like, who's this guy? To the team, to the coaches. I'm like, fuck. That was fast.
Oh, it was first year?
No. That was early second.
It was early in the year.
Fall second, I think.
Early in the year,
Yeah. And then I got called into coach's office. Sitting down. Yeah, that did. They told me to go to the office.
Shit.
They told me to go to the office. That's what I'm saying. So I was like,
Oh, I thought it was just a phone call.
Oh my God. No, they told me to come to the office.
I'm
and this is what I'm saying. It was 5
shooting
minutes
bricks.
after it happened. Thankfully, it didn't have anything to do with what had just happened.
God.
And I was
That is
like,
wild.
oh, thank God. But yeah, then I was like, okay, also there's signs going
Exactly.
on right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Dude, no, I'm going to give you like $8 next time I go buy like a Twix bar from here and just say it's
Keep
on
the
me.
change,
Yeah, I'm
please.
paying it forward for the next guy.
Yeah.
And maybe the next. But yeah, dude, I don't know. That was the only thing. That was it.
I've now that I think about it, I don't think I know I can't think of anything I've directly stolen, but I've been with people that like where the protocol would be, hey, we're gonna go in this place, and they would tell me I'm stealing something, and I'd be like,
my God.
this is
Oh, man.
like with the intent, and I would always go in there and just like buy something, and then like I remember the first time it happened, they stole something, and they were like, but I stole something for you too, and I was like, fuck. I felt, I kind of guilty about it. Once you're home scot free, you're like, that's.
I mean, you
But it was
got it now.
also time before like cameras were a huge thing. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a great.
and cameras were shitty too.
Yeah.
Like when they did have
Yeah,
them, it's
yeah.
like they weren't gonna pursue it for. I don't know. Like you said, it's just I feel grimy. Even like being a part of it, it's like. Ugh.
Dude, Kev's story reminds me. When I first got my car, I got in that accident on Super Bowl. The Broncos played the Panthers. I fucking backed into a guy.
Oh shit!
And then drove away. And HV was like, "Did you just hit that guy?" And I was like, "Nah." I was on Westgate. I was like, "Nah." And Tay calls me and he's like, "Did you just hit someone?" And then he came back and was like, because I pulled out of my mom's and he was like behind me. But it was like, I got screwed. I was totally screwed. Like this guy, because this guy was talking to my neighbor, and then like so like I was like inching out, and then I saw a car come. I was like, "Fuck!" So I like backed up and I didn't check behind me. It was the first week I had my license.
Oh my god, that's
So-
a big week for you too.
Guy ends up like, had daughters in my dad's class, so like I didn't go through insurance like that. My dad's like, you do anything else, like you're done.
Yeah.
That next week, I'm driving to school, and I turn. Gurdif's in front of me. He turns left on Roycott, not Clark.
Right.
And so I was like, shit. So I had to turn right on. What's that one street? Newport? No.
The one that goes
Before like the school.
Dry Creek.
Yeah, Dry Creek. So I'm going there, and it's narrow.
Yeah.
I smack my window on this guy's window, and like mine goes
Like your
in.
mirror?
Yeah, my mirror.
Oh,
yeah, my mirror. And like his mirror breaks. And
Was he going the other way?
Yeah.
Oh
My
my
mirror just
God.
goes in, and I just had to pull it out, but there's a big black mark on it. And I'm sitting in first period, sweat. Like,
Just waiting for your dad.
Door opens, and I'm like, just sweating. No, none. But like every time I go down there, the guy has a cone by his door,
Yeah.
and the mirror is always flipped in.
Oh my God,
But
dude.
dude, it was all happening in like a 2-week span. I was,
That's shit. I feel like it happens in threes though. Like I got hit twice in the same week. So on my birthday, not even my car's been hit on my birthday twice with me not in the car in the
That
same parking
is-
lot both times.
That's-
Wild.
What?
That Panda Express, Blue Rock,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that parking lot. Yeah.
No way.
The first time was my brother's car, so I guess it wasn't my car. But yeah, the lady just pulls in, just kink, and then like just fixes her park job and gets out. I'm like, what? This isn't happening. Like not on my like. Are you kidding me? And so like, obviously I called John. Was like, yo, like this is a situation. Like, god damn it, like fuck. But didn't do anything. But yeah, I mean, it's always happens together. I think I got an accident same Super Bowl though. I think my axle broke on my fucking 4Runner.
What?
I remember that
On the
happened.
freeway. I fucking
Oh,
You hit someone too?
no, I was going on 87, I hit a pothole and like it literally just snaps in half.
Oh my.
And like I don't know, like I don't know why I did it, but I just gassed it like into like I think it was in the middle lane. I gassed it into the turn off or whatever, and like the tow truck driver comes up. He's like, "Yeah, like what happened?" I was like, looks like the fucking axle snapped." He's like, "And you didn't hit the brake, like you gassed it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wow, like you probably would have flipped this had you like hit the brakes, like the momentum would have slid." Like stopped and like would have caught, I guess. But because I like gassed it, he's like it just like pushed forward, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh wow. Your accelerator brakes, gas.
God, dude.
I mean, and like I don't know if that's like something you're supposed to. I feel like it's like not, but I just did it. Save the old life. Jesus Cristo. Soldier of God.
Oh my word.
There it is. You been in any accidents, Kev?
One. West Valley.
Wow, the breast, the valley.
Yeah, man, everything happened at W. But no, I was in like stop and go traffic on the way to an 8 a.m. class, and I looked down to change the Pandora station, and I put my foot off the brake, and I don't look up in time, and I just ding. And I mean, I was like, shoot. And then I look, and then I'm like, oh my God. Like, I mean, this is back when I had T. Rich, the big white Eddie
Rich.
Bauer.
Yeah.
And I mean, her bumper in the trunk was just mush. And I'm like,
that thing is pure steel. The Eddie Bauer bumper was real steel.
I was thinking
I drove one too.
like, okay, and then, like, nothing really came of it, but that was the only thing. And then, speaking of mirrors, too. Like, the parking space in the little garage that I have now, the new car, one day I was too far right, and I'm coming out, and I mean, dude, I don't know, 12 miles an hour, maybe backing out, 8, I don't know. I just explode my right mirror. Like,
and you were backing up, so it folded the...
Oh, it didn't even fold it. I go right back to gorilla tape on that bitch already. But it exploded, and I was like, whoa. And I was like, what in the... Like, I thought I hit a car. And I looked, and I'm like, this camera, and I'm like, dude, there was nothing behind me. Like, what the hell? And then I look, and I see, like, 3 of my mirror pieces on the ground, and I'm like, oh, my God, bro. You are a clown. But no, like I said, I already got gorilla tape and it's already flapping off. It's just wishy-washy, man. I gotta get more GT on that thing. But
more GT.
Holy cow, dude. But yeah, my mirror exploded on a back out.
So good. Damn, that's wild, yeah. The old mirror trick. Fuck. Well, I guess big news in the sporting world this week. This has been, I feel like, a crazy week for sports. Yes, first, LIV PGA back together. Boog, what were your original thoughts on LIV? Were you against it?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it's like 3 days instead of 4.
I feel like that's the nice part about it. I'm shorter.
I like Augusta.
The purest, the traditional, no phones.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. I feel like it could be sick to have some like PGA team tournaments. I don't think they'll even do it that way, but like, could you imagine Spieth and Thomas fucking together for a tournament in the PGA as opposed to just like the Ryder Cup or something like that?
Or like, I would like it'd be sick if like the PGA created teams. You guys could pick them and then win it against LIV.
Damn.
But see, like, they had to come to agreement on rules. That's the thing, like, the difference between, like, PFL and the UFC, where it's, like, they're, like, this, it's the same, like, 5 rounds, 3 rounds, 5 minutes type shit. Yeah. So where if the LIV's changing the rules, so it's, like, if they're going to come together, which I don't know, like, is it, like, it's not a merger of, like, leagues, it's just a merger, like, under one umbrella.
Exactly. But so then...
Like a commission type of thing?
That's kind of what it seems like. Because I think they were saying PGA had a monopoly on golf. And so they needed to break it up. But I feel like it just ended up getting bigger in the end, which I don't get. But yeah, there's people are fucking rattled right now because of the whole Saudi thing and the connections to 9/11. Have you seen any of that with DeChambeau? Have you seen any of the interviews? Oh, Bryson DeChambeau gave an interview yesterday with CNN. It was like, looked like he was not prepared at all, and like
They brought that up.
yeah, and it was like it looked like they had like the questions that were like like they told them they were gonna ask, right? Like most of them do. And then in the end, they started asking about 9/11 families, Saudi Arabia, Jamal Khashoggi. I was like, eek. As a golf just as an athlete, it's like how well versed could you possibly be in any of that shit?
Especially how young DeChambeau was.
Yeah.
Probably a kid when all that was going down.
Oh, definitely was.
That's on the PGA, like
Jay
president
Monahan, yeah.
who brought that up, and then he's the one who did the merger. It makes no sense.
I know.
It's just shows money is the center of
Cash is
everything.
king. That's they all say, and it's fucked up because it ends up coming back to that in every sport. But yeah, no, he becomes the president of whatever the new commission is.
Really?
Yeah. So that was the big part, right? It's kind of crazy.
And that the LIV's feeding a lot of money into that. That's how they're like getting it.
Exactly.
So dumb.
It is. It's pretty wild, but like they're saying, it is going to be better for golf, but at what cost? You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It's. Do you think the players that like didn't go to LIV? So like Rory McIlroy, I think was offered like $600 million. Like, what do you think they should do with him? Do you think he should be paid out in some sort of way, or because he didn't go, he doesn't get paid out? Now that they're all under one umbrella.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not as tied in.
I mean,
with
like
golf,
that's the same with like the
that is wild.
Right?
Hideki.
Contract.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hideki turned on like hella. Tiger turned on hella. I mean, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna get paid out, but I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, I don't know. They said I think it was the top 6 guys that didn't go from PGA. It was like $2.1 billion collectively that they left on the table for not going to LIV, which is wild. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should get paid out in some aspect. You know what I mean? It's like Bryson collects $200 million, and then comes back with no repercussions. Doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
But yeah.
Uh-oh. Father's Day's right around the corner and you haven't gotten your dad anything yet. Don't worry. That's where the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped, come in. You and I both know he needs something serious in his grooming life, so grab your dad the performance package we're going to have to cut 4.0, and he'll thank you for helping him tame his beast. It's a win-win situation for both mom and dad. Go to manscaped.com and use code Trough for 20% off plus free shipping.
So I wasn't too sure how to manscape when I was young until my uncle told me about his garden hose and how he keeps his garden hose pristine. Manscaped is the only men's brand dedicated to below-the-waist grooming and perfected their game with Lawnmower 4.0. Imagine surprising your dad with a sleek, well-designed, and optimized grooming kit that says, "Your balls will thank you" on the box. Their fourth-generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology.
You might ask, how is this Lawnmower 4.0 different from other trimmers? Well, this upgraded trimmer includes a multi-function on-off switch that can engage a travel lock. This is a great feature for your father or yourself if you do a lot of traveling. It also gives you the ability to turn on the 4000K LED spotlight, turn on and off when needed for a more precise shave. You can now shave your balls in the dark. Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your trim through additional guard lengths, sizes 1 through 4. I've been fading my inner thigh to my pubes.
Wow.
That's
Impressive.
huge. Love that.
Good stuff. Have you ever seen a nose bush sticking out of your dad's nose? Well, this Weed Whacker 2.0 nose and ear hair trimmer is the best nose hair trimmer on the market and the perfect gift for your pops. They also have other amazing products like cologne, crop mop, ball wipes, crop reviver, ball toner, and crop preserver ball deodorant. Get your dad a gift you know they will use. Kevy, last one.
That's 20% off of free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Trough. Don't forget that you come from your dad's balls. This year, show your original home some love with Manscaped.
Unless you're Nunes' kid.
You guys been watching Tough? 2 eps in.
I missed the second ep.
That's a McGregor heavy
Dude,
ep. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I will back myself. So yesterday, hung with Kat. We shot around and then went home, had dinner. My dad was getting off at 9, and I was just gonna wait and watch it with him. And I had to be up at 5 for an early golf round. So I was like getting tired, so I wanted to get sleep. Right. And so we got home, and then I made the classic mistake. Happens all the time with the challenge. I'm on Insta.
Oh, you
and
ruined
I
it.
See Mando catch a fucking knee and get finished, and I'm just like,
there it is. That's the.
I was like, you know what? I'll just fucking wait, and then of course, a couple drinks on the course, couple yada yada yaddies, gets home, down some BK, caught some Z's to Ariel and fucking Mike Malott.
Wow, Big Mike fighting this weekend.
And yeah, woke up, had a bang, and went and shot with Kev. So what does that correlate to? No episode 2 yet.
Damn.
Tonight.
Yeah. It's a good one though. McGregor. I mean, like I said, McGregor heavy comes to the house.
Did you see the bonus workout clip?
No.
On YouTube?
No.
It was on the ESPN MMA page, but it was they had 2 bikes set up, and McGregor is on one of them, and then they're just got guys challenging, but they're trying to get up to like the highest RPM or like highest
like on
average.
the assault bike or just the regular bike?
No, they're just foot pedaling.
Okay.
So it's just leg power.
Yeah.
Going through, but it was sick. If it wasn't on the episode, but I mean, I've seen the first 2, pretty good so far. I mean,
the after toughs.
what do you mean?
Like, so they have like a whole show that's called like after.
Because they have a bunch of stuff that like that that's in that stuff that's not in the episode.
Yeah, I haven't watched those posts actually. I just watched the episodes, and that's it.
Yeah,
so maybe I might stick around and kind of see what's next after the episodes. But yeah, I liked how Roosevelt Roberts was just not having it from that one guy.
Yeah,
like, I like Roosevelt Roberts. Like I remember that guy.
Same.
I mean, legit. I mean, he starched his first opponent. I mean, that was good. That was good to see. I mean, you see him touch gloves. I'm like, this guy's little.
Yeah.
This guy. I mean, you never know MMA, but I'm like, yo, all right, this is a prospect too. I'm like, good luck, homie.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
3-legged dog.
Yeah. Seriously, dude.
Who are you choosing? Would you choose prospects or vets if you had the first choice overall?
If I was looking at what was there, I probably would have gone.
Or just, it doesn't have to be what was there. Like, what would you rather...
Like my first overall pick?
Or no, just what would you rather coach? Like, say you were a coach in baseball or whatever it be. What would you rather have, the prospects or the vets? Would you rather have the hungry dogs or the guys that have been there and...
I would say MMA purposes, I would want the vets.
Really?
For sure. Yeah, I want the
that
vets
makes sense.
for sure. Especially if I know I'm getting guys who have fought in the UFC. You know, I mean, it's a sure dog click away to see who they fought. You know, and it's like, wow, okay. I mean, the guy who fought freaking Mando, I came in and fought some guy named Aljamain Sterling, and wins a round.
Oh wow.
When they ran it back, he was 1-1 heading into the 3rd round with Aljo. You know, so it's like, shit, I'll take that guy. Like, no doubt. That guy could take anybody who's especially if it's a good prospect already in the UFC.
Yeah.
You know? So this is kind of a B-level wave that's coming through.
Great point.
So yeah, I would rather take the vets for sure.
Vets. What about you, Boog?
Yeah, when it first started, I was thinking like when McGregor picked prospects, I was like, I think that was like the right choice. But like going through, then obviously I kind of, but like you just said, like experience is huge.
Yeah.
And like the what was his name? The guy who won the first one quick.
Roosevelt Roberts.
Like he fought Bahamundos and they had a war.
Yeah.
Against Kale, I mean, and Munoz is sick. Like, he's really good. So, I mean, that's just like, yeah, that's, I think overall, just like in any sport, the vets just, when you have that experience, just experience is really like pays.
Yeah.
It's a really important attribute.
And I feel like they have that same hunger because they have lost. You know what I mean? It's like, it goes one of two ways, right? But you're not going to be in the house if you don't fucking want it. So it's like they have the experience plus they're fucking itching. Roosevelt Roberts, I feel like, has no business. I feel like he's far and away the best guy.
He reminds me of Rob Font.
Ooh, I see that.
And he is big, man. He's long. I mean, he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Fighting at 55. I mean,
but you brought up a good point with like it's like watered down because you got the Contender Series now. You got, if you're a good prospect, you're already in. Like, that's like Ariel was bringing that up. It's like, it's not like tough in the old days where like they were like out looking for talent
Top
and they
dogs.
found like good guys like fucking Tony Ferguson and fucking Nate, shit like that.
Speaking of, real quick, Joe Thoreau, the boy, fighting again for California State Championship. Couple weeks. So hit him up, grab some tickets from him. So he gets a cut.
Go Joe.
Go Joe. But yeah, Joe. Put them all in your mouth, Joe. Have you seen that video of Joe Hutchings doing the 911 challenge at Smokey's?
Oh, yeah.
And there's that big dude. Put them all in your mouth, Joe. The Vine days.
Love that.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Hutch.
Shout out Joe Hutch. Serving the country. What a ledge. The PWP, permanent warm-up partner. He was stuck with me his freshman year. I had no choice. Yeah, I think, like you said, the Connor was the right guy for the whatchamacallits, the amateurs. I feel like he fits so much better with them. Like, it went perfectly, honestly.
Did you see the clip where he was looking at his old team and he at the very end he goes, the low ball first. So like hella fun. It really like kind of like that kind of had a smile on his face, although they have their differences.
And that same video, he like, Ryan Hall, obviously. He like shout out Ryan Hall, and he's like, his caption was like, "This means more than any win, money, or something else." Like, and I was like, "Yo,
shitty ass quality."
Yeah, I was like, "Brother, what do you mean? This is more than money, wins, and I'll take the money any day over a Connor compliment. I know it's nice, but Jesus Christ."
So good.
I guess we'll check in Boog. Does he still follow you on Twitter? When's the last time you checked?
We going live with it?
I think we got it just in case.
Yeah, heart's pounding.
How long? What year did he follow you?
2017.
2017. Wow.
Connie.
That's sick.
6 months, 5+.
Where's the camera?
Follows you. That's so funny. I still can't believe that. That means stuff I tweet has the potential of making it onto his page. I must just start shit posting way more just in hopes.
If you get a retweet from Turner Meeker.
Just no Condog seeing it.
Honestly, I should get a follow from Brody Smith too. We've had a lot of interactions.
You guys have ever since who ate your frisbee? Which dog was that?
Fred across the street. Good old Fred. Fred just fucking tore it apart.
What happened?
Remember the old people that lived next to the Wrights?
Okay.
I forget their fucking names. They had a dog that like was really good at fetch. Like he like fucking did a Niners halftime show.
Jeez.
But yeah, I left. Back in the days when we just left the balls out in the front yard, left everything out, and he got it. Brody Smith commented, but then we did a couple more. Like I posted a couple videos, and he liked them, retweeted them. And then like I always I always comment, or like I go on his live and I'll comment like stuff he said from his first
yeah. Didn't he respond to you one time saying like, "Oh, you must be an OG" or something like that?
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Squeaky chair shot, please.
That is so good. Holy shit. Brody Smith, what a legend. I feel like he was huge for a while, and then like dude perfect. Like, not that they stole his thunder, they're doing different things, but like
they're fucking
crazy.
But now he's doing like disc golf and he's like on the tour.
I saw him at Askren's place, fucking whipping discs.
His girlfriend's a Raiderette. She just got one. Yeah.
Still?
No, she just got on.
Oh,
she used to be a Cowboys cheerleader.
But
now she's.
Damn, is that a downgrade?
I mean, they're big.
Vegas. Vegas, that's an upgrade.
I'd think about
Brody. Better hide her.
That is so funny. Yeah, I didn't even think about being in Vegas. The Raiderettes are back, full force.
I would assume.
Think about, dude, the Sharks used to have, like, ice girls. I forget what they used to call them, Sharkettes maybe, that would skate the ice in, like, skimpy clothes and stuff. Like, so ridiculous. Just the 90s.
Girl.
Yeah, I forget what they were called. But it's just so funny. It's just such a different time.
Dude, I always remember. Do you remember going to SaberCats games?
They get me cat scratch fever.
I remember watching the Saber kittens as a kid, and I was like, oh,
mind blowing.
Yeah, I was like, yo. Saber kittens, I'm going, Dad. We're going 3 games a year. Like, I'm staying for halftime.
And they're probably just mediocre JC girls looking back. Like,
I'm like fucking 8. Yeah, I'm like,
so
my
good.
And it's like 62-49. I'm like, this is just incredible.
The best. Yeah, they have a team now. I forget what they're called. They're the Panthers. Yeah, not the same. The SaberCats were sick. They had Rowe and who was the
Grieve.
QB? Yeah, Grieve.
Wagner, Rowe.
Shout
out Cedric
hitting the cowbell.
I used to live next to their coach for a while.
Really?
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, SaberCats games,
so
fun. Like, anything at HP, I feel like there's not a bad seat in that arena, so it makes everything so much better. You're close anywhere you sit.
Yeah.
I remember we went to a SaberCats game one time, and Mitch Revisa's getting a award at halftime, just a classic something other, and so he gets like eight free tickets, and so 4 up top, 4 like field level, and so it was like me, Mitch, Dan Wright, and I think Matt Toscano sitting down low. Oh, wow. And we had a ball come right to us, and the kid in front of us, like, I'm pretty sure it was like waterworks in it, and I don't even think we got it. I think tipped off one of our hands or something like that, and they gave it to the kid. I'm not giving that ball to the kid if I get it. But Mitch hit a classic. I think he hit the Michael Scott, the wave and the twirl, I think, when he got announced at halftime. So fucking funny. Yeah, nothing better than a SaberCats game.
Did you guys do San Jose Stealth? Major League Lacrosse?
A couple, but not. We weren't really a big lax family. Did you go to a bunch?
We didn't go to a ton, but the Stealth were kind of like the SaberCats. They're always good.
Yeah.
And I remember we always went to the same 2 teams every time. The Colorado Mammoth and the Calgary Roughnecks. Yeah. I feel like those are the only 2 teams we ever saw. Because those are just the only ones I remember. But those games are hella fun. Too, just kind of in those games. There's like only lower bowl, obviously.
Yeah,
and it was like
HP or San Jose State.
HP State, yeah.
And it was always, I mean, it's like 16-14. So again, you're just kind of seeing just high scoring shit, and it was always fun.
Could you fight in that league? I forget.
I mean,
I know there's one lacrosse league where guys were just like throwing gloves and just like, I don't care.
I don't know how often it happened, but I mean, you could get.
Literally.
I mean. I don't know if you could get hit into the boards. I mean, that could lead to some nasty shit. Yeah. Those guys, they're just kind of football padded up. Get some good
in shorts and football pads.
Yeah, turfs.
Crazy. Yeah, lacrosse making a comeback though. They just had their like first professional PLL. I don't know what it's called, professional lacrosse league on ABC. I guess it was like a huge thing. I had no idea about it. I just saw it, but. I don't know. Lacrosse is kind of fun to play, though.
Yeah.
I just remember Andrew. Do you remember Andrew Whitney bringing his lacrosse stick around Lincoln Glen all the time? We had this one kid who literally would just, like, cradle a ball in a lacrosse stick. And I was like, brother, like, this is horrid. You gotta stop. He was, like, 5'0". Legend, Andrew Whitney. How did the game go tonight? I honestly didn't watch a single second.
It was kind of like Denver always had like a 10-point lead.
Yeah.
They're always in front. Jamal Murray was going off. Had 20 in the first half.
Damn, about time.
There you go. Told you Nuggies.
Last game looked like ass. Do you think they end up winning it? Wow, it's a long hezzy.
I think Coach Spo can pull it out.
Really? I mean, if anyone can, I feel like he's made his way to one of the top coaches in the league.
I think it's him and Ty Lue.
You're fucking high with the Ty Lue. I don't think Ty Lue's one of the best coaches. I feel like they're both really good player coaches, but I don't know. I feel like Ty Lue just doesn't. I don't know.
Who's better than Ty Lue?
Steve Kerr.
Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens needs to get back to coaching. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Steve Kerr, I don't know.
See, did you see what he said on Draymond's podcast? Yikes.
Said a whole lot of truth.
Trouble in paradise. So what does that mean? They're getting rid of Poole and Kuminga? I mean, he's talking about not being cohesive. I mean, Draymond's the one you need to get rid of for the cohesiveness.
Send Draymond to Dallas. Send everything to LA.
What
number 23!
What are the odds you think Bron ends up in Dallas? Because I know I saw Kyrie fucking...
I don't know.
No, yeah, you do.
Is it a possibility, you think?
He said he'll think about it. He's in a position where, like, he needs to, not be this, like, second option, but, like...
Doesn't need to be the guy.
Have guys that can carry the load and, like, be on a team that are, like, has, like, two other superstars.
I mean, that team is Golden State. I hate to say it. You come and play with Steph.
We've all seen the video. That's one guy he wants to play with.
Yeah. Okay, so Bron does come to Golden State. What's your reaction? You happy? You pissed? You a Warriors fan now?
Every. I mean, I rooted for the Warriors last year.
You're not a hater.
But yeah, just like Tay Meek's tweet back in the day. Boog Meek has his Miami Heat championship shirt on, chanting "Let's go Cavs" when he made the "I'm coming home" post. So
that is so wild. Yeah, I mean that would be crazy. Him to the Warriors, who I would give up pretty much everyone.
You guys, yeah, you said it.
Yeah, I mean I would give up Clay and Draymond. I don't even think Bron's worth those two, but I think it would be worth getting rid of those two. I don't know. Clay just something about him the last two series just really.
I'd love to see a James in the Raptor at Chase.
Oh, I don't think
James in the Raptor. Are you kidding? He's gonna play till he's 44. I mean, at an extreme level to win ships and get a Raptor.
I mean, we're dropping 31 in the first half.
31 in the first half.
I'm not doubting the abilities, but God, 6 more. I don't know. It'd be interesting though if he does end up getting shipped, but
no, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Does that hurt his legacy? Let's say him and Steph win a couple together, and then they end up having the same amount.
After what Kevin Durant did in 2017,
July 4th, the weekend. I'm gonna be looking out for
July 16th. Sorry, or 2016. But
yeah, no, I'm gonna be looking out for it. Old Bronski. That's so wild. I can't play it. If he goes anywhere, he's such a sucker. It's just
whoa.
He's building. He asked for everything in LA. They give it to him, and then
he freaking had to lug.
Lug
I said lug a whole lot on one foot.
Well, he has Chris Paul. Chris Paul just got waived. Here, take him.
Chris Paul is horrible.
Did you see what he said about his kids? Did you see that whole thing? How his kids are getting shit at school saying, your daddy's never going to be a champion. And then there's all those videos like Steph Curry's kids on the way to school.
Did you see the one where it's like Cannon Curry in the cafeteria and it's Clay and Memphis?
That is so fucking good. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean, the internet just stays undefeated. It's
it is
crazy.
So good.
It is like, it's really wild how they stay on top of it so well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think the Nuggets are going to end up taking the series. I don't think Jimmy gets any more out of this. I think I know you're a Spo guy from
I think
the
14 on the Heat gets the old.
I don't even know who 14 is.
Who need a hero?
Oh, I need a hero. All I know is Mr. Martin. He's the boy from Reno, and he's been putting on a show.
Boar's pack.
Would you say Boar's pack?
Wolfpack.
Boar's pack. Boars for Chimaev.
This
fucking guy.
I was so confused. Like, what did I miss something
Shout
here?
out Boar's pack.
Boar's pack. Strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack, Boog. You know that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, last UFC. Did you guys see Kaikar France? How'd you score that?
I did not.
That was during the party.
You didn't watch it back.
Should we touch on the party?
I guess we can. I mean,
Kev put on the shades. Kev was shades all night.
Kev was shades all night, looking business, all business.
Blue velvet.
Show us what we got here.
Blue velvets.
So these rise.
These were Rise, and then
given to you.
He doesn't. They're not in his rotation anymore.
Wow.
I never owned a pair of Ray-Bans.
Love that. We'll
Rawlings Oakleys, and then
hey,
look at this guy.
Here we are. You know.
So let's do a little Bronx Wednesday media scrum.
You set him up.
John Morgan.
I did.
First question, John Morgan.
I did not get the full clips. I did not see Fabiano breaking it down.
That is so good.
But embeddeds have been good.
They have been.
The hair's bleached.
Yep.
We're in the sauna. We're doing it right.
A lot of Bronx
singing
Bronx
songs.
Carrying.
Singing songs. 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be big time. I'm pumped. I don't know. I mean, are we breaking it down, or you guys just setting me up?
We can. I mean, we'll go back. We'll talk about it in a second because I want to talk about the party. But I did get fooled by one of those breaking news. It said breaking news: Charles Oliveira out of whatchamacallit due to carrying the whole fucking card on his back, and I was like, God damn it! I fell for it. I was like, oh my! I almost like sent it before like reading the whole thing. I was like, thank God I did it. Todd's party, 70s. I mean, so good. There's lots of good outfits. I honestly think outfit of the night went to Turner Meeker. It was a deep cut, but if you got it, you got it.
I had to put on my story.
How would you describe it? Would you the Viet fucking Nam guy from what does he say in the microphone?
He says the F word a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And he had an American flag as a T-shirt.
But you had the wig on. It was fucking primo.
Found the wig. Yeah, you know, I always like to do a big, and it's funny how it works out. Like, I had a shirt that, and I like the one I showed you that I like. It wasn't like exact, but it was like kind of near, and like it would have worked. Mm-hmm. But like always, it's like somehow find a way to find one that just like looks
perfect.
Yeah. So that got the American flag shirt, and I heard 70s and didn't really know what to wear, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah. And we were. The original plan before the invitation came out is we were going to do 1770s and dress up as colonials. But then he put 70s disco, and so we're like, fuck, we can't. Because if everyone showed up in colonial gear but Todd, it would have been so funny. He might have killed himself that night. He might have jumped off
Literally amazing.
So funny.
Amazing.
But yeah, I ended up doing old Vacitis from Semi-Pro. Just a classic. That thing's getting worn all the time. I think every Halloween from here on out, I'm being Vacitis. It's just way too easy.
So good.
Yeah, no, it was
actually looked comfortable.
Dude, that like the warm up is like so nice. The materials like.
Did you go on Amazon?
It was on a weird like Chinese website. Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, it ended up being way nicer than I thought it was gonna be. But
that's sick. That looks sick.
Yeah, nothing better than just going full out for one of those things. It's nothing more enjoyable. John was the Jackie Moon. My Vacitis. Yeah, there was I'll give you guys some teasers, but supposedly there was some extracurriculars going on.
Extracurriculars.
This was the news. This was spreading around. I don't want to say who between, but I guess some people were getting caught high school style hooking up. You know,
where was that?
I don't know.
What part of the casa?
I don't know what part of the casa. I wasn't given deets.
What two names?
But I can't. I can't give names. I wish I could, but let's just say the word is spreading fast.
Initials?
Initials?
Honestly, you know what? I could give initials because so many of us there, or so many people there, have the same initials that it would still be a guessing game. But we'll just leave that for another time. You ask Travis Meeker, and I'm sure he'd love to give you the lowdown.
Should I give him a text and be like, "What part of the house?"
Yeah, ask him. Like, I do want to know. That is funny. But yeah, I mean, all bad. But party in itself was lots of fun. Capped it off. I went through the Jack in the Box drive-thru twice that night. You know, I took Mikey home, and that's how you know. He's like,
"What'd you get at Jack?"
Well, so I usually get a Jack or a what's it called, chicken tater melt munchie meal, which is like the chicken sandwich with the hash brown and like ranch, super good. Took it off the menu. Wow. What'd he say?
He just goes, LOL. the side yard.
Oh, shit. That is so good. Holy hell. The side yard. Yeah, they took it off the menu. And when I tell you, I've never seen Mikey this close to crying. He was on the verge of tears. It's been our go-to since
took off the
chicken tater melt munchie
sriracha as well.
Really? Yeah, I think they just got all new ones.
Which
sucks.
Nick Franza was happy today at Cinnabar.
That's what I mean. All the whiskey puking alkies love their munchie meals.
I was like, "There's a sriracha shortage, bro."
Is there actually?
Get with the times, yeah. Look it up. Google.
Why?
And I literally said, "Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit."
What the fuck?
Deontay Wilder. I know you know.
To this day. Is that the same interview?
Yep.
Yeah. Radio Raheem. I don't think I've ever even seen the full interview. I've just seen to this
so
day.
Good. So good.
Yeah, I mean, classic Meeker party. You got the DJ, taco truck.
Those were bomb.
So
I should have gotten more than I got.
Those will be
Gunther's Cooks too.
December grab.
Yeah. Oh, Gunther's
so
cookies.
good.
Found one smashed into the carpet of my car. So the hooer that was sitting in the back seat that I drove home and took through Jack in the Box. Thanks for smashing the Gunther's cookie into my carpet. Yeah, I know who it was.
Wow, is it that one chick?
You said it, not me, brother. You said it, not me.
What's her name?
I'm not putting people on blast.
No, because if I'm thinking who it is,
MCAT? Yeah. Hundo P. She came in, she's like, these cookies are so good. Put one on her leg, blacked out drunk, thinking, I'm not going to drop this the car ride home. I'm assuming dropped it and just smashed it into the car. But thank you for that. Much appreciated.
Learn how to control your alcohol.
Hey, you were okay. But yeah, no, and then I ended up giving Ash, MCAT, Mull, and John a ride home. Went through Jack again. Just the classic.
Just want to drunk God, man.
You know, I try. It's what I do, Kev. It's the reason I don't drink.
I had to fucking listen to damn slam boxes at 7:45 a.m. after I went to bed at past 2 on the couch.
Jesus. What did you end up doing? Just staying up?
Yeah. Well, no, I just stayed there.
Oh.
And then they have a thing on the motion sensor on the light, so every time Romeo walks by, the huge light in the backyard flicks on. So that kind of kept me up an extra 45 minutes.
That's fun.
Thanks, Nomi.
That's brutal.
Nomi. How old is Nomi these days?
Nomi's getting up. I think Nomi's double digits.
And still...
Pollo's getting 8. And Ellie's like...
Wow, Pollo's 8?
Man, Ellie's 12.
And Ellie's still fighting. I mean, we saw... You guys didn't see, but the coyote video. There's coyotes in Willow Glen chasing down house cats. And Ellie... Still quick as a whip, got away, but I don't know how much longer.
Quick as a whip, aka Braun fucking this year. They gotta unhook the trailer, gotta fucking.
Ellie did get a late jump. She saw the thing and was like, yo, should I run? Go. Yeah, that is kind of crazy that there's coyotes just fucking patrolling the streets of Willow Glen.
In the words of Jackie Moon, if you see one, kill it. It's not a pet.
It's not a pet. Fuck, Jackie. I mean, Semi-Pro. One of his best movies. I mean, we don't need to get into Will Ferrell movies, but so fucking good. Yeah, Party, another success. Gotta love it. Todd's 30. We hope to get him on. Send Todd a message. Tell him you want to see him on Trough. He's keeps saying he's down, and then I don't know. We'll see.
He said he thought of an idea today, but
for this. He's always.
He said to bring it up. Shit.
This guy.
This is why he got his lifelines out. Like
exactly. Who's lying? Or who wants? Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, with Regis.
Oh my god.
The guy who wins it at the end. Hey, Dad, I just wanted to let you know I won $1 million, and then he answers. He uses his one lifeline to tell his dad he won, and then fucking answers it right. But go on. What did Todd say? Sorry.
What show was that?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, yeah. He wants you to go live on, like, the Trough camera on, like, a home run derby at, like, Cambria or something.
I'm down.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like a golf round, too. Like when we all go out to Prune Ridge. But, like, a home run derby at that would be so good.
Or even, like, a game.
Yeah.
No. That'd be sweet.
I'd be
super down. There's no reason.
But he was also saying, because they want to do. They don't know. Did you see those like basketball hoops that you like plug there? You like plug in at like, the beach. Yeah.
No. Basketball hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
portable.
Yeah, they're portable.
Like dig a hole in the sand and plant them.
Essentially, yeah, that's the concept.
What kind of ball do you like? Is there dribbling?
No, I mean I don't know if you can really dribble, but it's a good sized ball, and you can get one that comes with a backboard too.
Damn, that's kind of sick.
So yeah, and it's obviously you order two.
Right.
So
you just fucking
yeah.
Have you seen the new balls the NBA is thinking about implementing? The no air balls, where it's just like a shell of a. Wow, that's kind of sick.
Yeah. Get that
out in front of the frat house, fucking.
That'd be Pismo and.
Dude, Pismo.
Yeah, just have those down there.
And it's like, I feel like a beach at Pismo like that, you could honestly, like if you're playing it at night, you could honestly leave it overnight, come back in the morning, and you'd be totally fine. I mean, I don't know if it'd be worth the risk, but.
I doubt it.
Really?
I'd grab it.
It's fucking Sour Patch Stinky Fingers over
here, man.
Shit. I don't know. I wouldn't. That's just me, moral skiff. No, I don't know. I forget what we were talking about before that. But no, that's sick. Kev, are you playing in that kickball league? You see they're doing a kickball league?
I don't think so. I mean, I might play if they need subs sometimes. But yeah, I haven't. I mean, Mitch asked me about it because they play Thursdays, and I usually play softball on Thursday as well.
Right.
So, I mean, I might play sometimes, but sounds like it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's at Willow Glen. Just fucking kickball on the turf.
Yeah. Well, we were shooting at Willow Glen today, and he mentioned playing a wiffle ball game on the Willow Glen softball field. That would be a sick.
Yeah.
The dimensions are different than Cambrian, even though Cambrian's definitely the spot to play a wiffle ball game.
Yeah, well, you just have to hop the fence to get into Willow Glen. That's the only shitty part. Is everything's so.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't even know if there was an entry to get onto the field.
And I told Todd about that, and he was saying how like if we hit one over the green monster, like how are we gonna go hop? We're not gonna hop that fence.
Yeah, but we've done it before. We did it with like taped up wiffle balls, and so they go like 210 if you hit them right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun with the monster. You gotta hit a poke.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Yeah, I'm down to do that though. We should be doing more of that. There's no reason not to. But yeah, let's get into some fights, huh? I guess we'll start. Yeah, I was talking Kaikar France. I think we should all get into training and be judges. I think we could easily do it. But yeah, Kaikar France caught the L. Thought he won after watching it back, and then Jim Miller wins again. Did you see that? 23 seconds. The biggest discrepancy between like debuts, I guess you would say, or longest tenure, I guess, in the UFC between fighters. And, 23 seconds fucking starches the guy. Jim Miller's the sickest. It just doesn't no two ways about it. But then, card coming up, 289. Like you said, Kev, the embeddeds have been fucking pretty sick. But Charles and Beneil got a lot of heavy lifting to do. But prelims, Chris Curtis fighting.
That's sneaker.
And who's it? Is it
Nasruddin?
Chris? Yes.
Imanov. Wow, that's a feature prelim. Huh?
Yeah.
I haven't really looked at that dude.
Both 3-2 the last five. Chris Curtis is sick though. I mean, trains with Strickland, and like, dude, they have the weirdest relationship. I can't tell if they're fucking friends or like they hate each other, or depending on the day, whatever it is. It's fucking wild. But looking forward to that fight. I think Curtis is like 4 inches shorter, but has like an inch and a half of reach or something like that. It's so weird.
Really?
Yeah. But I'd like to see him get it done.
And Nasruddin's with Cyril Gahn out in the front. I think he sometimes comes to America, but he's based out of France.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll get into Pajeda going to train with Strickland too. What do you guys think about that? Gonna be a good thing, bad thing, hilarious, all the above?
I mean, talk about a guy who might just let you get it out. I mean, if you're standing across from Pajeda and you say, "Hey man, let's let it rip,"
go.
I think Pajeda would enjoy
Indulge,
that.
right?
Yeah, or at least go a minute and see how it feels. But yeah, I don't know why not. And I mean, plus it's the gym too. I mean, they're obviously probably cycling through different guys, but I mean, Strickland probably gets all the sparring love. But it's a great gym, so I mean, they're circling through some top 15 bodies all the time.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, just to hear Pajeda's English after this is gonna be so fucking fun. It's gonna be like Canelo learning English. You learn English in a fight camp. You're gonna be lots of cocksuckers, motherfuckers, and shit like that. Which is hilarious. But yeah, that sparring footage is gonna be unreal. I hope they fucking release it because someone may die. That might be the first out of octagon training fucking death. Crazy. That one's the featured prelim, and then Eric Anders, Marc-Andre Barrios, another good one. Eric Anders, the man. I mean, is that the sickest nickname in all of MMA? The man, Eric Anders, or no? It's your boy. Yeah, your boy Eric Anders. That's right. So sick, but I like him. Another good fight. I
like Barrios, dude.
Really?
Marc-Andre Barrios is a stud. Yeah, and he's Canadian. He's fighting.
He should be able to get it done.
Yeah, I think Barrios gonna win that matchup.
Let's put some money on it. Not between us. I'll put some money on it. I'll put some money. Fuck it. That's the next Pismo trip. Next, the Poirier card. What are we betting on it? What do you want? Maybe doing donuts? once again. We'll be doing.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Well, I mean, either way, it's both you versus
that's
me.
You're burial. You're burial.
You guys are pussies. I knew you didn't have any stock in this.
Whoa! I'm not the one burial backer. This guy's the burial
you
backer.
said it too.
I said you guys should do the bet.
Well, then
I was doing I was mediating the bet.
Sounded like you were
You
in
were
on the
doing.
bet.
You were.
Did it not
you were
sound
with,
like he
no,
was
he
in?
was with. He was with your boy, and you were with burial.
Yeah.
So are you in or no?
I mean, we've contrasted. I mean, I'll do it. If
No. I wanted it with both of you. Boog doesn't want. He wins one bet and
I'm not backing burial.
You win one bet and you get chicken.
I'll tell you
It's
who
fine.
I will back.
Who?
Nate the Train.
Wow.
Man,
Versus Dan Ige, 50K.
And I have a prediction.
Oh, let's hear it.
Nate Landwehr will be the one to dethrone Alex Volkanovski.
Wow, I wasn't expecting to write. I like writing down the predictions, so we got him. But to beat Vol.
Nate the Train.
Wow, what makes you say that? Just got a head of fucking stone.
MMA Masters, just getting better. Got size. I've seen some of the fights before the promotion.
Yeah.
He's got what you need. He's got wrestling, defense, cardio, striking, hunger.
How do you think he beats Ige here? Let's take it one step at a time.
Colby Covington drowned.
Wow, just outpaces him, just puts it on him. Ige can stand in there though. He's not going to give up.
He's very gay.
You're the worst. Yeah, no, I mean, his name says it all. I think that fight, you're going to get a bonus either way. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fight of the night or someone's going to get a sick finish there. Yeah, Nate the Trey, I mean, the sickest. I feel like he's not all there. He's one of those guys that just like, he fights and that's all he knows. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I could be totally wrong, but that's just what it seems like from the outside. That's sick. And then your boy, Mike Malott,
She's gonna cry.
he's gonna cry. When? Coming out?
Oh,
Or?
it's his hand raise.
Wow. He's fighting Adam. How do you say the guy's name? Fugget.
Literally.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. Just
Why are you
odd.
backing this guy? You saw that
Just
at
aerial.
piece or what?
Well, he's good. Team Alpha Male.
Beat Mickey Gall.
He was knocked out Mickey Gall, and then he was in Cody's corner versus Munoz.
Oh wow, that's kind of sick. Who did Cody knock out? That it was just the anniversary of his buzzer beater knockout.
Yeah, it was Sunso.
Yeah,
Rafael.
Rafael.
Rafael meltdown. That's not sound.
Really?
So sick, Cody. Does he have a fight on the books?
Yeah, he's fighting that one guy who choked out like the 40-year-old. It's like a Mexican guy.
No, I couldn't tell you.
If you guys saw a picture of him, you'd recognize him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Young guy.
Another one that's scary. Bobby Green versus
Dude, I was actually
T.
thinking
Ferg.
about that today.
One's. We were talking about it at jiu-jitsu, and I was like, "Yo, I am afraid. Like this is the death in the octagon." You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Tony doesn't have it. I mean, he's one of my favorites. It just,
I mean, he's what? Last time he fought was September, so it'll be a little under a year. So I mean, that's
Yeah, I know, but he just hasn't looked good his last 3, 4, and then I don't know. Everything showed when he tried to do the Tony knee slide, and he fucking couldn't even do that pre-fight. I was like, oh Jesus, no, don't do it. Yeah, that one, another good fight coming up. That's on the Poirier card.
just a card.
See how the quickness will be there. King Green's a little too quick. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. That'll be a good fight though, because I mean, Tony fought a good first round against Chandler, and then just literally got punted.
Literally got punted. Those fucking pictures are always so crazy. Their faces like melted in. But yeah. Then the next fight is where all the heavy lifting's at. We got Charles versus Beneil, and I know I'm alone in this one, but I like the boy Benny. Just for the future of that division. I think him winning opens up a ton of doors that and a ton of fights that I would like to see. Yeah, Kev, what do you think happens this fight? I know you got the shoot the box on. You have the Charles guy.
I mean, I'm always gonna back Charles.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like predicted Makhachev to win.
Yeah.
But it was, like I said, I'm always backing here. But again, this is a tough fight. I mean, Dariush is pretty damn good, but if Charles can land some sort of like punch that Gaethje described like early, and just maybe alter how things go, Charles has to have Beneil have some sort of respect for the striking.
Right.
Before maybe he goes for takedown or puts his offense on him. So, I don't know. Hopefully that's what I'd like to see early, but I don't know. They're both saying finishes. I feel like it's going 3.
It's crazy.
Or it might be... I feel like if it's going to be quick, it's going to be a quick submission.
Ooh, someone's just going to get caught.
Someone's going to snag something and just get it and, like, not miss it. Yeah. Either guy.
Right, especially when they're dry. Like, first round, not a lot of sweat. That's... Because the longer it goes, I don't think both of them are so good at scrambling. They'll limp arm out of everything. You know what I mean? It's not going to be it's going to be technical, but it's not going to be easy to control.
Interesting to see the size the day of too when they actually fight. Because when Beneil kind of gets in on, Beneil's kind of like a bat wings. Like he's kind of big in terms of. I don't know. I feel like for his like grappling, I don't know. He's kind of just thick and strong in the right place of his body, but should be a good fight. I like Charles in the striking. I like Beneil in the gas tank department.
Yeah. And
I think that could be something that plays a role down the stretch, especially coming towards submission time late in the rounds if we're tired on the ground. But yeah, I mean, I'm riding with the Bronx. I'm going to say I'm going to go again. I'm looking Charles for probably a finish, a KO, TKO. I don't see a submission for Charles in this one. I see the method of victory for him has got to be a finish, but it's going to be something with striking.
Yeah.
Something with striking.
And was it Gaethje who said that, like, getting hit by him, like, rattled his teeth, right?
Yeah.
It was just, like, it was the hardest I've ever been hit. So, yeah, like you're saying, make him respect the striking, open up the ground game. I mean,
Or just, I don't know.
Or fucking just knock him out.
Yeah, I know. Try to just punch him to death, but,
Yeah. How about you, Boog?
I mean, I agree with Kev. Good points. I still think Dariush just kind of has a little bit of luck to his streak. Fought Tony on the decline. Gamrot came in and fucking had his shirt off at the press conference. And I don't know, I mean, it was weird. Gamrot's I don't want to go on a big tangent, but he's ATT, American Top Team. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw him on the McGregor doc, which is weird.
Yeah.
But I checked followers, and they don't follow each other. And then I looked at Gamrot's Instagram page, and I don't think he was with him, but he looked just like him on the thing. I'll have to show you guys sometime.
He could have been brought in because he would have been younger too.
But
he could have been brought in.
But he was like Poirier. I thought he was like kind of like a rat because Poirier trains with him. But anyways,
right.
But I think, I don't think he's that good.
Beneil.
Yeah, just this is how I feel. But
Beneil's head coach is from Shootbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rafael Cordero, Kings MMA.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
My bad,
no, you're good. But
Cordero's training.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, but also I think he's training Mike Tyson.
What? Yeah. He was holding pads for Tyson.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Sorry, go on.
No, you're good. I was literally just gonna say, do Bronx round 1 guillotine.
Wow, guillotine, nice.
Put a tap on him.
Let me write that down.
Beneil hurt goes for the takedown. Kevin Lee. See you later.
Round 1 Gilly jumps Gilly. Wow, if he does that,
rear naked, you're gonna go Gilly.
That's sick.
Just looking for.
Yeah, I mean, as Big John calls him, the Neil Barry Rouge, that fucking idiot. I don't know. I think he wins. Like I said, opens up a lot of good fights. This is the one everyone's wanted to see, though. You know what I mean? This is the fight. I would have liked to see it 5 rounds, but I mean 3, I guess, gives us something to. I mean, more action. It's gonna be fucking start to finish.
Yeah, fucking Bilal Muhammad 5 rounds for even Charles. Come on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go to sleep just saying the name again.
But I mean, Charles. Credit to him. He likes to get after it. We don't really see a lot of decisions. We never see a decision.
But after a loss, is he going to be different Charles? The lost second fight with his eyes fixed. I mean,
but he was.
A lot of things
he's saying he's just back on beans. I think
he had like a lot. He had fucking from like what the Ferguson fight on was just like back to back.
Very active.
He's had a lot of time to rest.
There was rumors that he was offered a rematch after he lost to Makhachev.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Lima said that, or like claimed to say that.
I saw that too.
Yeah, the head coach for Charles, but yeah. So after they squared off, Volk and Islam, they still might have flashed a flyer.
That's
according to the coach. I don't know, but no one else confirmed or anything. But yeah, if that was actually true, that's pretty nuts.
I think that was when they were trying to find like a main for Brazil.
You know, and then thankfully, I mean,
right,
you had to burn a dud to get one. Had a bad Blachowicz, Ankalaev, and then got to Hill and Teixeira. That was kind of just perfect.
Happy, exactly right.
Couldn't get that for Brazil. That's sick.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, the heavy lifting. That's the one people are coming for. Last fight and probably the last topic of the night would be Nunes versus was it Aldana? I don't know if she's got the Nye over the N. I always forget if it's Aldana or Danya.
Sure.
That's the fight. It's at, 135 this time around. I guess first, Kev, do you think Amanda should be considered the double champ, even though she's the only woman in the 145 division currently?
I mean, you can still claim it. You know, I mean, you can't really do a whole lot about it. I mean, if you have the belt, you can still claim yourself as a double champ. Yeah, so
it's the old belt. It's not even the new belt.
It is. Yeah. Well, like, even if like she does not, like, you're still a double champ. Like,
that's coming from a Connor fan. He's always it's like Mr. President. It's always going to be Mr.
There's
President.
There's only one OG.
But yeah, so how do you think that fight plays out? Is Amanda still Amanda-ing?
I don't know. I mean, Aldana's pretty big.
Yeah.
Aldana's pretty big, so I feel like she has some ability to actually match up. There have been wins where Nunes, you can just see, is just too physically dominant.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be the case. I mean, I like Aldana's stand-up for sure. I mean, I don't know. I think that's going to be a lot better fight than people maybe are giving it credit for. Right. Do I want to go with the upset and lean Aldana? I mean,
yes.
I think so. I mean, because I don't know, man. I think right now there might be something in the water in Mexico where there is a lot of hunger for championships. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like after seeing what Grasso has done versus Shevchenko in ground game and submission offense, those two are the main training partners together.
Right.
So I would trust to think that Aldana could be scrappy enough on the ground to actually hold her own versus Amanda. So she's got the gas tank as well. I mean, I think Aldana will be beating Amanda on Saturday.
Yeah, and we've seen that camp. They fucking watch the tape. I mean, Shevchenko threw one spinning back kick and she capitalized on it. I mean, they were waiting for it the whole fight. So they do their homework. So it's going to be a no mistakes from Nunes type night, or it might be big trouble. Boog, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Aldana. The only thing is the short notice might play into some things.
They've already, I think, had some time to train for each other, though, I thought.
Before you're saying?
From embedded. Because I thought they had a matchup, then it fell through.
Yeah.
Then Pena came into the mix
so
again.
they know who each other
But,
is.
but still, like, for Shea, I mean, you don't get the full camp.
Right.
But, I mean, still, Aldana's going to be ready. But, yeah, I still think Aldana's going to get it done. Just goes back to, you know, Aldo McGregor. See on the embeddeds. Nunes got her kid. Got her family. Aldana. And riding motorcycles in
96
in
cash.
Mexico. She's probably had to get did for some money back in the day.
Jesus.
But yeah, man. So
that thing goes back. That thing goes back further than you think. It catches.
And then it gets a wheel, and I'm like, God dang.
Kevin Kester.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I think Aldana sends her back to her family and says, "Let's go 145."
Wow, doubles that. Could you imagine if she swiped both from her? That would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, it seems like I'm the contrarian tonight, but I gotta go Nunes.
Nice.
Just fucking.
Safe pick.
I mean, Old Faithful. I think she just does it. I don't know how many fights does she have left on her contract. I think she needs to walk off into the sunset pretty soon here. Just she's got all the money in the world. You know what I mean? She's got her place. She's got Paige. She's got her family. Got another on the way. Just fucking get out of there. I don't know. Take the win and go home, Amanda. She scares me.
She's got this trilogy. Pena.
Yeah, I mean that's what should happen. But the last fight, it just was a fucking.
Yeah, finish her. I thought Pena was gonna win.
So you did not think Pena was gonna win.
She had the armbar deep.
Brother, she was never tapping through an armbar. She was never. She would have had to snap.
That's like Eddie Bravo. He may get his arms. He may get out of that in. What was that?
Hoyler Gracie.
Yeah.
The
He said he may get that on his pupil in like Brazil or whatever. Yeah. He's not getting that on Hoyson. A few seconds later, his arm was snapped.
so we're learning the move that he hit on old Hoyler Gracie right now.
Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, to beat him in was it Abu Dhabi ADCC in like 2000 or whatever year it was. That one the one that Rogan talks about. It's the fucking twister, side control, fucking roll through to the truck, vaporize. Dude, last thing we'll talk about real quick. People just keep farting on me at jiu-jitsu. It's fucking wild, bro. It's wild. I talked about it a little bit with Josh, but there's this one guy, and this is the first story. It's like a 40-year-old dude, and like he farts on me the first time, doesn't say anything, and then like farts again. He's like, "Oh, sorry, it's lentils week." Like that's supposed to excuse them. And then like every other time since we've like rolled and stuff, he's like farted on me. It's crazy.
Ew.
Like to the point where like I was in an arm bar one time and like defending, and he farted like on my body, and so every time he leaves, the coach, when he does it now, like the coach just laughs. Like when he does it, me and the coach, like, 'cause it's loud, like there's 10 of us in there, you can hear it, like there's no hiding it. And so the coach just like will look at me like when I'm like getting pinned and like point and like shit like that.
Oh,
he's like,
my
oh,
God.
and he started calling it the Fardo Plata instead of the Omoplata. But I did it on another guy, or not that, but I had a guy in a body triangle today, and like body triangle, and I had his like my foot around his leg, so his leg was like kicked out, so he couldn't post. And like I went to do something, and I like tightened my legs up, and he just went like right on me, and like he's like, "Oh, sorry," like different guys, like, "Oh, sorry, man," like that's so embarrassing. Like, don't worry about it. At least you apologize.
Yeah.
But
You should have doorknobbed him.
yeah, I just start fucking. I'm gonna do that. I didn't even think of that. This was like an older guy, but if a kid does it, I'm fucking doorknobbing the shit out of him. Oh my god, that's so funny. But God, yeah, wild. I don't.
That was hilarious.
Start calling myself the fart collector. Just
Like on the road, man. Only you.
yeah, that's what I mean. Literally, only me. No one else gets farted on. That's why I asked around too. I was like, I don't want to say his name. I know he doesn't listen, but I feel bad because he's a nice dude. I'm like, hey, has he ever farted on you? He's like, no. Like, what are you talking? Like, fuck, what is it? That's so weird.
That is horrible.
Horrid. Yeah. Well, that was a fun one.
Oh yeah.
We got to do more of these. But until next time, y'all. Adios. We'll see ya.